हेलो एवरीवन, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੈਲਕਮ ਸਾਡੇ ਟੀਵੀ ਜੈਪ ਟੀਵੀ ਚੈਨਲ ਤੇ। ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਦਿਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਜੀ ਕਿਊਬਾ ਦੇ ਵਿਤੀਆ ਵਰਸਸ ਇਨੋਏ ਹੋਏ ਜਾਪਾਨ ਦਾ ਬਾਕਸਰ ਜੋ ਅਮੇਚਰ 'ਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਬਾਕਸਰ ਬਣ ਚੁੱਕਾ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ प्रोफेशनल जो
So let's take a look at Cuba and
फाइट है
Japan, the
जो
two
पुरानी और
boxers
क्लासिकल फाइट है।
in
वर्ल्ड
the
चैंपियनशिप का ये मैच है,
next round. This light fly, the
तो
Japanese
उम्मीद
boxer
करते
Naoya
हैं
Iniki,
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ मैच बहुत अच्छा
just 18
लगेगा
years of age, on the 4th of September,
और
just turned 18.
कृपया
And
मैच
these
खत्म
two
होने के बाद
boxers
कमेंट,
met in the
लाइक,
World
सब्सक्राइब
Junior
जरूर करें
Championships
और एंजॉय
here in
करें
Baku
मैच
in
का।
Azerbaijan last year.
धन्यवाद।
And Yusvani Vita of Cuba, you see there in the red, got the better of the Japanese boxer. He's just 19 years of age, from Villa Clara in Cuba. And Pan American Youth Games champion in 2010. So if the form book is to go by, Inike has it all to do here. Vietia of Cuba, little older, little more experienced, and will have the confidence knowing that the last time these two boxers met in the junior ranks of world competition, Cuba came out ahead of Japan, and it was a pretty impressive victory. It was 11-0 in the preliminaries. And of course, the Cubans, the most successful of all the amateur boxers in World Championship competition, and still developing strength and depth in their squads. Everybody remembers Felix Savon, 6 times a world champion, Stevenson 3 times a world champion, Herrera 3 times a world champion. Some of the great names of Cuban boxing from yesteryear. This is one of their young rising stars. And good to see the Japanese boxer in blue start positively and start in a manner as if he wants to revenge that whitewash in the World Juniors. What's interesting to note is that the Japanese boxer in blue knocked out one of the seeded boxers from Armenia, the 6th ranked boxer from Armenia in his preliminary rounds. So he's had a good start to his first senior world championships, age 17 to 34, of course, the age category for this competition. But equally, for the Cuban in the red, 2 very impressive preliminary rounds, progressing to this round of 16 with relative ease. Just a slight height advantage from the Japanese boxer. Looks to have a slightly longer reach as well, as we see him just putting out the jab there. The referee saying, come on guys, let's see some boxing. Covering up well, the Cuban. Getting a couple of jabs through the defence there, and again for Vieta. Closely matched as we count down from 25 seconds in this opening round. Both boxers a little cautious in this opening round of 3. Japan in blue, Cuba in the red. And the judges agree, 4-4. All tied after the first round. Well, these two teenagers, perhaps the form book says that Yosbani Vieta of Cuba has had the better results, particularly with that Pan American Youth Championships gold medal. But Naoya Iniki really did have a great start to the competition, and that's done his confidence, the power of good, coming into this round of 16. But is it playing in the back of his mind that the Cuban knocked him out of the World Juniors a year ago? There's the scoring from the 5 judges. As we said earlier, highest and lowest taken out. The average of the other 3 gives us the scores. All tied at 4-4. Into the second round, Cuba in the red corner, Japan in the blue. Yosbani Vieta boxing for the Cuban team, and Inike of Japan. His opponent has a good shot from Naoya. Better work from the Japanese boxer. Seems to have fired up the Cuban as well. This is a little more like it. And as the Japanese boxer tries to counter the Cuban, the opening is found and the points are scored. Holding the warning from the referee. Nice body shot there from the Cuban. And now Inoue comes back. Getting to the target there with the 1-2, the Cuban boxer. Just over a minute to go in this second round. And again, both boxers evenly matched here. There's a good jab. Another good hook, I should say, from Vieta. Getting the target. Locking well, both boxers now. Good support in the crowd for the Japanese fighter. And counting down to the last few seconds of round 2, and once again difficult to separate these two, tying off the first round 4-4, and just one ahead for the Cuban in the second round, 10-9, just 1 point in it. It's anybody's for the taking, this bout, and just drawing 1 point ahead. Yosbani Vieta on your screens. There's a lovely left hook. Not all of them hitting the target, but our director just trying to show where where that one advantage point score was taken. A little bit of work for Inoue to do now. Naoya Inoue of Japan, just 18 years of age. Vietia has that 1 point advantage, 10-9. And that has fired up Inoue from Japan in the blue corner to come out for this third and final round and try and take that 1 point advantage away. No matter what the outcome, the Japanese coaches will be delighted with the performance of Inoue. That defeat of a year ago clearly out of his mind, right behind him. And Vietia must keep the momentum going now. Good jab. And the hook again hits the target for the Cuban. The work rate needs to be picked up by both boxers, but right now the Cuban looks to be ahead. We've passed the halfway mark now. 1¼ seconds left. 1 minute 25 seconds left, I should say. Yosbene Vietia from Cuba, from Villa Clara. I'm sure his corner will be making it quite clear that it's not done and dusted just yet. Minute to go. There's a good and two good point scoring lefts for and Inoue just losing his balance, not a knockdown there. Now counting down from 25 seconds. Both athletes showing their strength, stamina, trying to raise their game. Again, this bout has been very close. Vietia now throwing some good shots towards the end of this third and final round. That's it. Cuban for me, but not as decisively as many would have predicted before the start of this bout. Good performance from Naoya Inoue in the blue corner for Japan. Yosbene Vietia for Cuba in the red. Inoue for Japan in the blue.
बहुत ही अच्छा बाउट हुआ है और अभी रिजल्ट का हम वेट कर रहे हैं, तो अभी रिजल्ट आएगा, बताते हैं कौन जीतता है। लो जी, क्यूबन जीत गया है, बहुत ही बढ़िया फाइट और रिजल्ट रहा है 15-12। तब का रिजल्ट ऐसे होता था, स्कोरिंग पॉइंट मिलते थे। ठीक है जी, एक एक करके स्कोर मिलता, लेकिन अभी 10 पॉइंट सिस्टम स्कोरिंग है। तो उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपको बहुत ही अच्छा मैच लगा होगा। आगे भी आपके लिए ऐसे ऐसे मैच लेके आते रहेंगे और आप देखते रहिए, एंजॉय करिए। देखिए बहुत ही बढ़िया, स्ट्रेट राइट टू द फेस, लेफ्ट हुक, फिर राइट क्रॉस, एक क्यूबन रेड कॉर्नर में। धन्यवाद जी।